Hi guys! Oh my gosh, I haven't seen y'all since last month. Oh my god, this is exciting. And I actually wanted to switch up my backdrop today. So I might move my painting over a little bit just so y'all can see it in the background while I do this reading today. Okay, yeah, I kind of like that there. It's a vibe. All right, guys, I have so many updates for y'all since I last saw you in November. Okay, first and foremost, let's go over physical updates. This is so crazy. Oh my God, I cannot believe all of this is happening right now. So, all right. Last month, when I last saw you guys, I think I did my video on, what was it, exiting the cult system or something. Oh no, I did the reading. That's what I did. I did the reading with Metatron with you guys. Okay, so yeah, I actually ended up moving out of that apartment that I was living in. And now I'm living in a 1-bedroom, 1-bath apartment far away. So I'm also no contact with my mother at this point. And I realize that she is a covert narcissist. And so, yeah, there's just no going back to having any kind of healthy relationship. There is just not possible to embody a healthy relationship with her. So that's where I'm at with that. And yeah, let's see. I now have total 5D freedom. I have a 5D living situation. And I don't want to give all the credit to my cord cutting letters, but I will say that I have been consistent with my cord cutting. I've been consistent with my energy work. I've been consistent with taking action. And so, hi, hello, Anne. So yeah, and now I've totally shifted into that, and I'm so excited. Also, really quick, I want to tell you guys, my podcast channel has now been officially heard around the world. Yesterday, I looked at the statistics with the locations, and I was listened to in Egypt. How cool is that? The only place I haven't been heard yet is South America. So I know that there's a guy on my YouTube channel who lives in Brazil. So if you want to go listen to my podcast, please do that so that I can say I've been heard in all 7 continents. That would be awesome. Okay, and then just a quick couple of updates before we get into the collective reading today. So we're going to do a Kali Ma oracle reading. So Kali Ma is an ascended master energy that is well known for spiritual liberation and spiritual detoxification on one of the highest levels, that is secondary life force energy. So I love working with her. She's one of my faves. And so, yeah, if you guys are wanting to have your energy read, if you're ready for some spiritual detoxing, ready for some spiritual liberation, definitely stick around for this video. It's going to be so awesome. I can't wait to see what's going to come through, because I'm also going to include what comes through with my intuition and my channeling. So I'm not just going to rely solely on this deck. It's going to be a combination of what I can tap into in the unseen as well as the deck. So, yeah. All right, first things first, if you have not heard of my podcast on Apple and Spotify, it's also uploaded to my YouTube channel. It is called Heal with Grayson, so please go give that a listen if you're wanting some education and inspiration in your day-to-day life. And let's see. I just released my last one. Was it 2 days ago, I want to say? Yeah, December 1st was when I released it. And I talk about how to reclaim your inner creative spark after experiencing narcissistic mothering. Okay. And then the second income stream is, not income stream. Wow. What a Freudian slip. That's hilarious. The second thing I'm working on, oh my gosh. Sorry guys, I've been doing a lot of cord cutting with my financial situation. So I'm expanding my financial connections with what I love to create and everything. So anyways, I am still working on my ebook. There is no energy more powerful than me. So stay tuned for that. Also, I have a new membership launching. It's already created. It's on Patreon. So really quick, I want to talk about Patreon. When I first heard of that, I thought it was such a weird, I just immediately judged it. And I thought okay, that's a platform where weird people go. I honestly I just judged it without even doing my research. So I'm gonna totally own up to that red flag. And I was channeling the other day about like, how can I give back more to my current community and more people who are supposed to find me and supposed to be attracted to me vibrationally. And I literally was on ChatGPT and I said, okay, like as somebody with a Pisces midheaven, like what should I do basically? And so I got this idea to do like a monthly membership on Patreon where I can do things for you guys on a more intimate level, like spiritual guidance, dream interpretations, and also emotional healing and other stuff as well. And I decided that I wanted to work with like a more intimate group instead of just being wide open on YouTube, because that's a lot of energy to channel. Like if I think about it, like, you know, eventually I'm going to get to the point of having thousands and thousands of subscribers, millions of subscribers. And I can't channel for that many people at once. And so, yeah, if you're wanting a more intimate setting, a more private setting, like a more private group, go check that out on Patreon. It is limited. Okay. So it's going to be $25 a month. You can cancel, come and go whenever you want. So it's not like you're obligated to stay or anything. And I don't like doing the obligatory frequency around memberships. So yeah, if you guys come and go, that's awesome, because then you're going to make space for people who are supposed to show up. And who are meant to show up. And then last but not least, my sexual trauma healing course. I'm still working on that. I just had a really cool discovery from channeling and doing energy healing on myself the other day. So sorry, I'm like getting distracted. Yeah, I found out, what was it? Oh yeah, it was healing the neural networks in your brain affiliated with sexual trauma. So I figured out how, oh my God, sorry guys. I figured out how to basically perform energy healing on yourself so that when you are like either having alone time with yourself, or if you're with a partner and you start having those flashbacks of your abuser, I figured out how to heal and remove that trauma and that like repetition energy off of your neural networks and remove it. So that way, when you go to engage with that alone time and you go to be with a partner, you will have a new psychological association with either source or the new partner that you're involved with, whatever it is that you choose to do as your new psychological association. I figured I would like to reprogram source back into my energy and just kind of imagine like the masculine aspect of source instead of like attaching it and psychologically associating to like one specific individual, if that makes any sense. So yeah, anyways, what else? Oh yeah. So if you're brand new here, welcome. I am developing a sexual trauma healing course to help people orgasm in peace and also be able to heal their relationships, their sex life, and also their finances within that same realm. So, okay, what else? I think that's it. Okay. Oh yeah, and I forgot. I literally just created an inner creative spark healing meditation. Oh my God. Okay, yeah. So one thing is I teach you guys how to heal, strengthen, and release all old energy out of your creative spark channels, how to reignite your inner flame, how to do a lot of spiritual purging inside of yourself so that you can reconnect back with your joy, your playfulness, your authenticity. And I'm going to record this meditation in my healing pyramid with all my crystals in it, my crystal sound bowls and everything. So all the good energies. And yeah, it's going to be like a pyramid infused creative spark healing meditation. I'm so excited for that. So yeah, that is getting published on my Patreon channel. It will not be free on YouTube because it's very intense, and it's really meant for a collective who is ready for this kind of deep energy healing work. And I'm just somebody who likes to do a lot of things at once, and it's very intense. So for members, this meditation will be $5. For non-members, it will be $25. So yeah, it's exciting. And let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There were 6 ascended masters that came through. There was Hecate, Archangel Michael, Kali Ma, Lord Ganesh, Melchizedek, and Jesus, surprisingly. Which is funny because I was never religious ever. And so it was funny like for him to show up, because I was like, really? Like, you're here? Okay. And so yeah, that is getting uploaded on my Patreon. possibly, let's see, I'm thinking posting it next week. So keep an eye out for that. My Patreon link and everything is going to be in my description box below. So yeah, that is all of the updates. And yeah, let's get into the reading. So this Kali Ma reading is going to be for subscribers and non-subscribers. So everyone who pops in, everyone who watches this later on. Yeah, let's see what souls need this at this time. Okay. Yeah, I just want to call forward and set the intention that this video will connect with all the souls it's meant to connect with between now and in the future. Y'all, I'm so excited. Like, I just want to say really quick, it's so nice and like so liberating to like be myself on YouTube and like be in my own space. And even though I do feel nervous because I haven't seen y'all in a minute, thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much. So thank you to all the new people who come and support me. I'm really grateful. Okay. Ooh, yeah. I'm feeling pulling like 7 cards like I did last time. 7 cards. All right. What is newer and truer for this community, this collective? What do they need to know this time? Ego deaths. Massive spiritual transformation. Releasing false masks. Releasing old egoical desires. Ooh. I just had a vision of me doing this on TikTok one day. That's so funny. Yeah, I think I need like, 1,000 followers to go live on TikTok. So I'm kind of almost there. I have like 140 at the moment. So if you guys like this kind of stuff, if you like oracle card readings, intuitive readings, channelings, definitely go follow my TikTok page. And then I can go live on TikTok whenever you guys want to scroll on there. Because that'd be so fun. I just like to be on like all the platforms. Yes. Okay. All right, I got 3. 3 came out at once. Let's see. Newer and truer, full more cards. Come on, just pop it out. For those of y'all who have never been here before, I do typically kind of move a little slow. Whoa. These all just jumped out at the same time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, there's 6 that fell out. Okay. I wish you could like kind of see it. I like want to show you without looking at the cards. All right, 6 cards. No. All right, I got all 7. Let's see who got pulled. 1, 2, 3. Ooh, dark entity removal. That just came through really loudly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, I got 7 cards. All right, I'm going to be just as surprised and as shocked as you guys. Here we go. Siri Bala. Okay, I'm not even going to look at my little oracle guidebook here because I know exactly what this is about. Okay, guys, this is an aspect of Kali Ma. Just let the camera focus on it for a second. Siri Bala. So she is known for intuitive guidance around connecting to that unconditioned consciousness aspect of yourself within, specifically around your inner child. Okay, so this is inner child healing indicator. And I want to know like what specifically why this came up for the collective. This is funny because I know why it came up for me. Okay, it's the same message. So yeah, not being like afraid to play and create in your life and be unapologetically you. Like I literally was dancing and singing in my kitchen last night, like being in my feelings and my emotions. And I just I kept going through my playlist and I was thinking to myself, like I wanted to listen to the Pocahontas soundtrack because I was obsessed with her when I was a kid. And I thought like my first thought in my mind was, oh my gosh, like don't let your mom hear that. Like don't let somebody else hear that. They're going to think you're a weirdo. Like they're going to think you're a freak or whatever it was. And then I like said to myself, fuck that. I'm going to fucking listen to it because I want to listen to it. Like, I'm going to play this song because I want to listen to this in this moment. Like, I'm going to do this. I'm going to cook this. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do my lighting like this. I'm going to play like this. I'm going to sing like this because it's what I want to do. And I don't give a fuck what other people have to say about it. Right. Like, it's about expressing your inner child authenticity aspect of yourself. Like, literally unapologetically. Like, and you know, you're going to move through life where people are going to constantly project their bullshit onto you. They're going to project that you're weird, that you're cringe, that I don't know, they're going to hate on you, right? But that's the thing. Like, let them be good at their job, which is they're good at hating. They're not good at doing anything else. So like, just be good at being you. That's what you need to know. That's what you need to hear is be you and be good at being you and be unapologetically you, because you are a unique expression of the divine. Like, you were created on purpose. Your likes are on purpose. Your dislikes are on purpose. So just know that like, you're here, you're needed, you're desired, you're wanted. And like, your unique aspect of your light is fucking amazing and brilliant and awesome. So, and don't ever give your power away. Don't ever let somebody who is low vibrational and hateful and they would rather sit in dog shit than want to heal themselves and shine their light, right? Like, you go ahead and shine your light, like, unapologetically. Like, you just keep being you. And I know that's hard for us sometimes because we can get distracted, like, by our day-to-day life. Like, the job responsibilities pile up, our human responsibilities pile up of like grocery shopping, regular shopping, and then we're like out in the matrix and we're just literally in a sea of unhealed people, right? Like, but that's okay. That's okay. Like, just try to like be as present as you can and focus on like what you're so grateful for and like enjoy living your life. Like, it's like kind of like a game, like a movie, but I would say like a game. Like, you're playing a game. And do you want to play a fun game? Do you want to play a creative game? Or do you want to play like a miserable game? And like, that's the thing you have to like tell yourself. And yeah, you'll just never know like who you'll connect with in those moments of just being. And then you like, I feel like that's how you find your tribe, like your authentic tribe, like just out and about. So just a recap, Cerebella. Also, by the way, my laptop is fully charged, so we don't have to worry about it dying this time. Okay, next. Ooh, interesting. Okay, I just heard foundations are collapsing. Okay, yeah, that has literally been the energetic theme for like, I don't know, the past couple of months now, or maybe past couple of weeks. And I will say that my entire living situation foundation totally collapsed. And now I'm like living a 5D living situation. I have total freedom here. I have no contact with my mom. I'm like, there's no toxicity and no chaos and dysfunction here. It's like total peace and solitude. Anyways, I don't want to butcher this, but I think it's Bharavi Yogini. Okay. This aspect of Kali, look at the root chakra on the skull. Okay. This is symbolic of foundations collapsing in your life. So this could be financial foundations, living situations, career situations, job situations, relationship situations. I want to show you all my painting really quick of my root chakra that's behind me. Check it out. Isn't it amazing? I love it. I actually channeled source frequency into this root chakra painting. So you can literally look at this and say, I accept, because I program light codes, root chakra upgrades, and everything else that serves people's highest contracts in this painting. So yeah, definitely absorb that. It's going to be in the background. I thought about selling that painting one day, but I don't know. We'll see. Kind of feeling called to read the little book. So this is 21. Also, 21 is numerologically significant for 3 energy, which is creativity and expressions. I love it. Oh my God, I just literally flipped the page to Chinnamasta, and I just worked with her today in my meditation. That's crazy. Ooh, okay. Some of y'all for this collective need a reminder. All right, I'm just going to read this little blurb, and then there's a mantra that comes with this. Yeah, we're going to say the mantra in this little blurb. Okay. So, sublime. Oh, wait, sorry. This is here. This is the right card. Sublime Bhairavi, fierce with sacred rage, cannot be deceived and nor deterred. She is unflinching, fearless, and determined. She causes that which is unworthy of the soul to flee and secures divine protection for the authentic soul path. Her presence empowers our hearts to face our fears and signifies that we are ready to overcome anything that has held us back. She gives the power to fulfill our heart's desires and reminds us to embrace our unique path with confidence. Okay, so for some of y'all in this collective, I feel like, actually not even some of y'all, this entire collective that this is meant to reach, I feel like our path is not something that we can just like get logical steps for. It's like, okay, do 1, 2, and 3, and then boom. It's like you really have to surrender and listen to the flow of life. And as long as you're in vibrational alignment within all aspects of your life, it doesn't have to be the highest tiered of your dream reality, right? Like you just have to know that you're in alignment in every single moment, every day, every week, every month, and that the universe will provide for you as long as you are in alignment. And I wish there was somebody that told me that over a month ago, because that would have made my transitions a lot more smoother and easier and more graceful, but it's fine. I'm here to tell you that. So if you're going through something right now that you're fucking terrified of, whether it's ending a relationship, moving, transitioning jobs, okay, whatever it is that you're currently holding fears towards, just know that this reading showed up in your life for a reason, and you are ready. Like you're ready for change. Your soul is ready. And in order to experience growth and new experiences in your life, you have to change, because eventually you're going to hit a ceiling with the current experiences and the current expression of life that you're going through, if that makes sense. It's like, say for example, you're like working a job and you're working a job in a restaurant. Well, there's like only so many experiences that you can have in a restaurant, and then like eventually you hit a ceiling of like in your soul's growth, and your soul's like, okay, like I'm done with this, I'm ready for more. Like I'm ready for more freedom, I'm ready for time freedom, I'm ready for financial freedom, I'm ready for career freedom. And if I were to stay in this restaurant job like for my entire life, I wouldn't be able to experience my next levels of life experiences and opportunities and growth. And does that make sense? So so you're ready. You are literally ready to face whatever challenges or adversity that you're going through right now. And I know like it's okay to be scared, like while you're jumping through that loop. Like it's okay to to have that anxiety, to be nervous while taking that leap of faith. I just want to throw that out there too, because I feel like not a lot of people talk about that. And it's okay to be human. It's okay to have those emotions. But I feel like also it's like giving yourself permission to feel whatever emotions it is that you need to feel in order to move through that transition, through the before, going through it, and the after, and then reaching like a neutralized kind of state of being. And then also knowing in the back of your mind that like everything is always going to work out for you, because if it's meant for you, like it's going to be graceful and easy. It's not going to be stressful. It's not going to be difficult. Like you're not going to be met with a bunch of opposition, because when something's easy, when something's graceful, it's like, oh, it was that easy. Like, because that's in alignment, right? And when you're in alignment, the universe provides for you. So I feel like I should make that like a bumper sticker. Okay, yeah. And to embrace your unique path with confidence. You know, I feel like for this collective, our unique paths don't look like everybody else's. Like, I feel like when we're constantly on social media and we're looking at this person doing e-commerce, and we're looking at this person doing Amazon business, and we're looking at this person doing content creation, and we're looking at this person doing stuff that we see like a lot of other people doing, I feel like we can get caught up in like, oh, like my path doesn't look like that. And it's like, it's not supposed to. It's supposed to be unique, and it's going to be so much more fulfilling than if you were to follow somebody else's path that you're watching. So I feel like when we get impatient with life, and we get impatient with we're not where we really want to be, and we're watching somebody and like experiencing freedom in their life in like that unique way, it's like we're connecting with that freedom frequency. We're like, we think we want to do Amazon, or we think we want to do e-commerce, or we think we want to do like a certain thing, but really it's the freedom that we're wanting. It's that frequency of freedom being in the career aspect of our life that we're energetically connecting to, that we're feeling. And when we feel it that deeply in our heart, that is our soul being like, yeah, because you're meant to have this one day. Like, this is going to be your reality, just not at this time. And so when we start connecting with those frequencies, just keep that as a reminder. Like, okay, this is how career freedom is showing up in this person's life. This is how financial freedom is showing up in their life. What is it that I'm drawn to here, right? Like, am I drawn to starting a makeup channel, or am I drawn to starting like a fashion channel? No, I'm drawn to the freedom that comes with somebody being in their authenticity, because I'm meant to be in my authenticity, and that is what is going to attract freedom in my dream reality. And so it's just a matter of uncovering that moment to moment. You don't have to know all the answers. Okay. So yeah, I feel like I really needed to say that. Okay, here is the mantra for that one. Whew, take a deep breath. This might feel intense. Yogini Queen Bhairavi, uniting spirit and form, bringing sacred inner desires to material fruition for the spiritual benefit of all beings. I bow with respect. If you resonate with like bowing, you totally can, because energetically they are around you. So you who are Bhairavi, wrathful mother, conquering fear and confusion, manifesting the power of Kali, blocking the workings of black magic and the ill effects of planetary forces, offering protection from curses and cure against delusion. You bring boons, blessings, abundance, and empowerment for the fulfillment of desires and the increase of comfort. Remedy against disease and despair. You are restoration. All this you accomplish to manifest spiritual enlightenment for all beings. Okay, now this is a part where I would recommend repeating. I let go of my fear and open my arms to your love for the spiritual benefit of all beings. Jai Ma Kali Bhairavi, Jai Ma Kali. I do want to mention this really quickly. I'm going to take a sip of my kombucha because I'm thirsty. A couple of nights ago, I was in my bedroom, and Archangel Michael showed up in my room. And I do want to say this as well. Like, ever since I moved, like a month ago, I've been getting like more psychic. Like, I've been getting more in tune with the unseen. It's like almost as clear as seeing like my seen reality, if that makes any sense. It's like I can kind of see both at the same time now, and I can see the unseen a lot more clearer. And I feel like that's just going to enhance the further I get along in my journey. But anyways, yeah, so Archangel Michael showed up in my bedroom, and he said, and then I was like, I saw him come through, like he was like flying like in my third eye, and I was like, what are you doing here? And he said, your mother is sending you very dark magic energy, like very dark energy, and not to worry, you are safe, you are divinely protected, and everything that she is sending you is not in vibrational resonance with anything in your energy. So there's like no need to worry, like your soul is safe. And he was like there as a reminder to let me know that I was safe. So I thought that was pretty interesting. So yeah, anyways, moving forward. Dharma of Kali. Ooh, yeah. Interesting. I feel like this is like duality. I feel like I need to read the book on this one. Her every action is infused with loving purpose. Every challenge and every opportunity in your life exists by her divine design. Her spiritual intelligence is within your heart. When you trust in your integrity and proceed according to your soul's values, you are trusting and empowering her to be a cause in your life. Everything that is happening is part of how your prayers are being answered. A new order is to be established. You are being led into it. Okay, there's like so many things that are coming up. So really quick, just set the intention to connect with your internal integrity within. I'm also saying that you want to connect with it in your internal clock, your internal lens, your inner world. Okay, everywhere in your entire energy and essence, if you're ready to experience that. And then what does your soul deeply value? Oh my gosh. I can tell you right now, my soul deeply values self-care, freedom, generosity, loyalty, aligned values with other souls. I would say kindness, compassion, respect, I'm starting to value patience. I'm still working on that one though. But yeah, I really deeply value spiritual guidance, knowledge, wisdom, books, like all the things, right? Oh yeah, and then this part where she says everything that is happening is part of how your prayers are being answered, a new order is to be established. So when we ask for something, when we ask for living situation freedom, relationship freedom, it could be financial freedom, I would say 99% of the time, if not 100% of the time, it's going to show up in a way that we weren't expecting it, one, and two, didn't want it to show up, right? Like, for example, if you're somebody who just got fired from your job, or you're wanting to work a new job and you're like, man, I really just like want to make more money. I want a better job situation. I'm ready to receive my next levels around a 4D or even 5D work situation. Okay. And then say, for example, you go do your cord cutting letter or whatever energy healing work that you go and do. And then all of a sudden the next day you get fired or something crazy at work happens. Well, that is the energy of Kali Ma. Okay. That is the energy of getting the rug ripped out from underneath you. And yes, it sucks and it fucking hurts sometimes to have that Band-Aid just totally ripped off. But do you know how you feel after you have that Band-Aid ripped off? You're like, it finally settles down. You feel like a sense of relief. You like don't have to go through it anymore. Well, that's like the perspective that I have whenever I go through that. Is it hurts like fuck sometimes. But then like after all the emotional chaos is like done and I've gone through all that energy, I'm like, oh, this is exactly what I asked for. Like I had to go through this Band-Aid ripping off experience in order to move forward and level up in my life. I had to get sick and experience cold-like symptoms in order to vibrationally and frequency connect with my next levels of finances. And that was something that I channeled. I was going through a financial reset starting last week. I was super sick. I had a sore throat for like 4 days. My congestion is like finally gone. And in the moment, I was like, why am I so fucking sick right now? Like, what is this? And what came through was I was going through a financial reset. I've been doing all this cord cutting with trying to move closer and closer and closer to financial freedom so I don't have to be as involved in the matrix anymore. And what I got was that all my cells, like everything that is me and my physical being, was vibrationally in alignment with a lot of 3D and 4D energies, like a lot of trauma. I was accustomed to a lot of low energies, and freedom energy is at a higher frequency. And so in order for me to physically level up to financial freedom, my next levels of financial abundance, my next levels of unconditional love around finances, I had to physically purge out that old energy. And now I am at a physical level, frequency wise, to receive that comfortably in my physical body. So if you're like me and you went through a lot of fucking trauma and a lot of bullshit, I highly recommend detoxing, exercising consistently, and drinking your water, and also programming your water. That's another thing that I did was I programmed my water to make my life easier. I'm like, okay, I want to program my water molecules so that I consume all energies and frequencies of financial freedom, financial abundance, financial resources. I even do that when I take a bath. And so because I haven't been exercising consistently, I had to experience a physical purge by being sick. And I say in quotation marks because it wasn't a virus. It was literally like my body just collapsing all of those old toxins and all that old energy at once. And that was how it physically manifested, was a sore throat and congestion. And like now it's like gone, like it never even happened. So, and it's 12:34, which is synchronistic for progression. So that is pretty cool. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, I'm not feeling called to read her mantra for that. So you guys just needed that message. Okay, let's move forward to the next one. Okay, so this is, I'm going to try to not butcher this. Bagala Mucky. Okay, I can't remember what this aspect of Kali is responsible for, but 23, so that's the numerology for change. 5 is the numerology for change. So... okay. Ooh, this is giving me chills. Okay. This is not like what's in here, but this is what came through from reading this little blurb. So I'm just going to read the blurb first and I'll tell you what I channeled. Okay. Burning golden light of divine protection, she arrests the flow of negativity, particularly that of our own making. She is divine intervention and sacred activity. She transforms our karma from that which hinders our joy to that which creates true happiness and bliss for ourselves and all beings. As you seek refuge in her, you are protected from gossip, slander, and any form of negativity from others. I feel like a lot of you are going through gossip in the workplace. That's interesting. A positive turning of the tide of fortune is predicted. Okay, so I'm just going to hold this up while I tell you guys what I channeled. So this sentence, what did that trigger? Oh yeah. So this one where she says she arrests the flow of negativity. So a lot of you guys have negative thoughts that are floating around in your consciousness and in your essence. And so what I recommend is you can invoke her energy or just Kali Ma like right now and just say, please clear all negative thoughts out of my consciousness and my entire essence that's no longer serving my highest contracts moving forward, and replace that with positive thoughts that connect me closer to my 5D dream reality in all aspects of my life, whatever you want to say. Totally up to you. And then this one where she said she transforms our karma from that which hinders our joy. And the rest of the sentence, what came through is a lot of you guys are exiting old karmic timelines. That's so exciting. So basically you're all walking away, like physically and non-physically, from old energy, like old energetic baggage shit that's like not yours. And it's like you've been replaying like familial stuff. Like this is coming through really hard. Like you have been immersed and replaying this old family energy that is not yours and never was yours to begin with. So whether that was you go out to the grocery store and like your mom's or your dad's first like internal gut instinct when somebody like runs into them is move, you fucking asshole. And it's like you're unconsciously doing that because you're around their energy. And so like now that you are exiting this karmic timeline, like these old karmic timelines, now it's like you're going to start being yourself and you're going to have like your own unique instinctual reactions, which is going to be a higher frequency. Like you're going to perceive life through a higher frequency than they ever did. And so, yeah, this is literally verbal external confirmation that you are walking away from that bullshit finally. So that's exciting. Okay. Yeah. And then this gossip. Yeah. What really came through was gossip in the workplace for this collective. So a lot of you might be dealing with haters at work, jealous, envious, especially women. That's coming through. But even men, there's men too that are a part of this as well. Slander and any form of negativity. So I do want to say this really quick is anybody that is hating on you in the workplace, they are literally like, they are doing their job, which is they're hating. That's all they're good at. Okay. They're so good at hating that they're not good at anything else. They are not good at being joyful. They're not good at loving themselves because they hate themselves, right? So it's crazy to expect like a positive interaction from somebody like that. Like that's really crazy to expect them to be nice to us, expect them to be understanding, expecting them to be compassionate, when it's like they don't even have the capacity to do that within themselves yet because they're just too busy hating, right? So like let's let them be good at hating themselves and hating the world, and like let's be good at being successful, being free, loving ourselves, enjoying our life, living our best life. Okay, like let's be good at enjoying our life, okay? And then just keep embodying that unapologetically and just looking at them and being like, that's a major you problem. So yeah. A positive turning of the tide of fortune is predicted. So I will say this one more time. The longer that you can stay in vibrational alignment in all aspects of your life, the more the universe is going to provide for you. It like gives me chills. So just think about that. The more aligned that you are, not worrying about what other people are got going on, not worrying about what's coming out their mouth, because you just have to remind yourself, like they're just projecting and they're just jealous, they're just envious because they're not doing the inner work and I'm doing the work. So they can just continue to waste their time and continue to waste their youth on stupid shit. And I'm going to invest my youth into creating a beautiful life for myself. And that's what I'm going to focus on. That's where I'm going to put my focus and attention and energy, because my energy is expensive. It's priceless. And why would I like put it on like McDonald's kind of energy when I could be putting it on like Pilates kind of energy? You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. Okay, well, I just lost my place really quick. Sorry, guys. So I feel called to say this mantra. Interesting. Yeah, there's like a lot of like golden light, solar plexus chakra energy here. So your solar plexus is your power center. What are haters always trying to do? Siphon your power. They're trying to grab at your solar plexus, your power center. They just want to siphon your power away like a fucking mosquito. Just can't let them. You gotta swat them with boundaries. Swat them. Swat them with my Sagittarius remarks, okay? I got tons of them. All right, let's see. Okay, here we go. Golden Mother of Shining Light, Bagala Mukhi, Pitambara Devi, she who wears golden yellow robes and completely halts the progress of negativity. I bow to you. With gratitude from my heart, I offer you these golden mala beads of turmeric. It's funny, I ate turmeric in my rice last night. That's crazy. In you, I find confidence and trust and accept that I am worthy of my divine destiny. Okay, I want you guys to all repeat this. I accept that I am worthy of my divine destiny, period. I choose to dwell in the beauty of your blessings. May your cities manifest in divine grace and fullness for the spiritual benefit of all beings. And there's like her expression, it's Om Reem Bagala Mukhi Swaha Jema. I'll say that one more time. Om Reem Bagala Mukhi Swaha Jema. And then, yeah. It says that you can put your right hand over your heart, visualize or intend that the prayer beads are soaking into your heart chakra. This resonates. And any excess golden light is pouring into the earth where it is sent to do the most good. And then, yeah, that was the meditation for that. That was awesome. Okay. Period. Ooh, this is going to be intense. Okay, this is the next one. Durga Kalika. Now, intuitively, I feel like it's like intense spiritual transformation. Like this is like it feels like the equivalent of totally walking away from that old 3D earth paradigm and like shifting into like total freedom. And I want to say that consciously, it's amazing. It feels so good to do, but emotionally that's so overwhelming in like all the ways, like in all the good ways. Like it's so like, it makes you want to cry tears of joy because it's like, wow, I didn't know that freedom felt this good. I didn't know that joy felt this good. Like, this is so overwhelming. I'm so grateful. Like, oh my God, I can't believe the universe had my back like this whole fucking time. And it's like so loving and it's so intense. Like, that's how it feels emotionally. Okay, this is 11. So 2 is new beginnings, new timelines, transformation. Duh, that makes sense. Okay. Oh, wait a minute. Okay. Okay, yeah, interesting. Okay. All right, I'm going to read the little blurb. She is fierce divine justice and unyielding resolution in favor of the light. She is every method and all means necessary to ensure success for the soul. She is the unexpected victory arising at the very moment when all seems lost, transforming tragedy into triumph. Ooh, yeah, I'm feeling like death, like inner death, egoical death, maybe even physical death, but no. Oh, okay, yeah, the physical death. It's not like somebody passing away. It's like it's the result of like the energy healing that's going on. Like there's so much energetic death and transformation that you're physically being like reborn, if that makes sense. Like that's pretty deep and crazy. She is our spiritual sun, our light, and our ever radiant reminder that from darkest night a new dawn shall always arise. Dare to trust more in your faith than your fear. It's a new moon in Sagittarius. And so like we're all being called to have more faith and let go of that fear. And I was a victim of that. I was like, nope, like nothing in my external reality is showing me anything otherwise. And like, I consciously chose to make the choice the other day to shift internally. I said, okay, I now internally shift in my internal clock, my internal lens, my inner world, and everywhere else in my entire energy and essence, that I'm going to shift into having faith, embodying faith, trusting in faith, believing in faith, like just having faith, period. So I highly recommend that you do the same. If you're a Sagittarius, you know exactly how fucking hard that is to do. Anyways. For every problem that can arise, there are many more divine solutions unfolding even now. Oh, yeah. So intuitively, I feel like any problem or any problems you're going through in life or that you're going to have in your life, just know that as there is an abundance of problems, there's an abundance of solutions, there's an abundance of support. So are you going to choose to surround yourself with an abundance of support? Are you going to choose to surround yourself with environments and people who are doing the exact opposite of that? Right? Like, just keep that in mind. And yeah, I feel like there's a lot of you out here in this collective with really unsupportive family, and they're putting on like a fake mask. Like I'm getting like that visual, like, I don't know what that thing is called, where it has like the two faces and it's like smiling and then it's angry, like that thing. That's what I see in some of y'all's family members, especially some of y'all's moms. Like, and I know that's really hard to hear because I feel like a lot of our moms like can put on a show and make us feel like and seem like they have our purest intentions involved and like they're on our side when really they're not. So yeah, this isn't for the entire collective, but a lot of you in this collective. There's a lot of fake, unsupportive family members who are showing you one side and then they're going to other people and showing a different side. It reminds me of that one time when I started figuring out that my mom was like against me this whole time. And I remember we ran into her coworker in Target, like in a Target parking lot. And her coworker literally looked at me like, she was like disgusted. Like this was her face. She goes, I was like, ew, why is she looking at me like that? Like, what the fuck? Like this girl doesn't know me. And I thought to myself, like in that whole shopping trip, I'm like, why would my mom's coworker be looking at me like that? Like, one, she doesn't know who I am. And two, like I wasn't even I don't even think I was on social media yet. Like I wasn't even out there. I wasn't putting myself out there because I didn't love myself, to be honest. I didn't love myself. I didn't feel like I was worthy enough to put myself out here. And so like nobody knew who I was. And I was like, why is she staring at me like that? Like, why is she looking at me in like pure disgust? And then when I started learning and self-educating about narcissistic mothers and what they do to like people that are close to them at work, and then what they do when they come home and all this kind of stuff, I was like, oh my gosh, like she's literally telling people one thing and then she's doing another thing like when she's coming home. Like this is fucking crazy. Anyway, that's the kind of vibe it gave me. So just be very careful. I feel like for this collective, you guys need to like hear and know that anything that you're like working on, creating, anything that feels special to you, and it doesn't have to be like a big feeling of special. It could be something as like buying yourself a book or an oracle card deck or something, like buying yourself something nice for yourself or doing something nice for yourself or planning something nice for yourself. Do not tell everybody. Do not tell your family. Don't tell your friends. Wait until you go and do it and then share the experience. And then once you go through that, oh, this is giving me crazy chills. Now I'm seeing a bunch of orbs in my apartment. This is fun. After you go through that experience, then share with those who are around you, who you are surrounding yourself with, and observe their energy and their reactions to you and to your experience. And notice any kind of like jealousy, like disgust, distaste, any kind of like energy. You know when someone genuinely is happy for you when you share something, right? Because they're like, oh my gosh, like that's awesome, you know? And then when they don't, they kind of look at you like this, like, yeah, right. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so just take a note of that and write it down, like write it down in your journal and just don't forget about it, because I feel like those toxic people that are around you who are being fakers, they will start gaslighting your reality and make you question if you even read that energy correctly. And no, always trust yourself. Always, always, always trust yourself, and never trust those who perpetuated the generational curses, okay? Who perpetuated the generational trauma. Like, we're not going to put our trust in them anymore. Fuck that. Like, we're done with that. Okay, moving forward. Matanji. I love her energy. Oh my gosh. Oh my God. I already know what this means. Oh, this is so exciting. Okay. Oh God, it's like lighting me up so hard inside. Okay. Matanji, this collective, you are, okay, I want to say this in like the highest vibrational way possible. You guys are my tribe. We are the collective outcasts, the neurodivergents, the ones who think and behave differently. Like, we're so fucking smart. Like, literally, our souls are such high frequencies, and it's like to even like integrate and to be here as a human, it's like we're changing shit up. We're rewiring. We're like, now we're going to do this instead. Like, I know this has been the way that y'all have done it, but we're going to start doing this instead. Oh my gosh, you guys, we're the ones who are fucking different. This is exciting. Oh my God, this is so exciting. Oh, I have to read the blurb, and then we're going to do the mantra. Okay. She is the tantric queen of outcasts. Black sheep. We are the black sheep. Oh my God. Unveiling hidden inner power to thrive outside conventional society. Okay. She holds the secret teachings of the power of the voice, of the healing power of art and music. Okay. So if you're art inclined, if you're creative, I feel like if you're a creative, this collective is full of creatives, unique creatives. She is the divine feminine medicine for the lost, the alienated, those who have been cast aside. This just, honestly, I'm going to be so fucking raw and vulnerable. Pulling this card just made me feel like I can be like my 100% total authentic self with all of you here. So, and like, that's who's literally supposed to find this channel. That's extremely validating. Oh my God. Okay. Because you know when you go to someone's house and you're like, I feel like I can't really be myself because like you guys aren't 100% like me. That's how it feels like starting on YouTube, like starting my YouTube channel and like being myself on here. I'm like, I feel like I can't 100% fully be myself. But now like pulling this card, oh my gosh, now I'm going to do it. Full rain. Here we go. If you have been denied love and respect, she brings healing and empowerment. If you have suffered rejection, abandonment, or been labeled as unworthy in any way, she brings dignity and repair. She is the ignition of a creative, joyful, and vibrant life path. Holy shit, I literally just said this in my meditation today. Oh my God, that's literally crazy. I almost said that exact same sentence creating my meditation today. That's insane. Wow. Okay. So yeah, if you're a black sheep, if you're a freaking social outcast, if you're just an outcast in general, you're so different, you're so unique compared to everybody else. Like, oh my gosh, my people. Finally! Oh my God. Okay, we're going to connect through YouTube. This is exciting. Okay. Here we go. Raja Matanji, queen of outcasts, who dwells beyond society and thrives. I do want to say this. This is why we're not meant to be doing what everybody else is doing, because we are meant to be ourselves, and that's how we're going to thrive. Being the fucking outcast, being the fucking weirdo, making people go, wow, you're so cringe. Like, yeah, because they're fucking boring, and we're not, all right? Our souls came here, and we're like the vibe. Like, the vibe has officially walked into planet Earth. Like, we are here to shake shit up. Okay? So own that proudly. Like, you know, when you go to like a boring ass like party or a group and you're like, and then like you're like the life of the party. Yeah, that's how we are. Period. Okay. You arise at the thresholds in the spaces of desolation, abandonment, and banishment. You are strength and sweetness. You are the extraordinary power that arises when all seem lost. Like, I got like a visual of like a lighthouse, like a storm. So it's like all of the people who are watching this, you're literally like a lighthouse in the middle of a fucking chaotic, crazy ass energetic storm, and all the souls who are calling you cringe, who are lost, who need guidance, like you are the lighthouse. You are their lighthouse. And so own that shit. Okay, you provide the knowledge needed to succeed and the path to overcome all obstacles through the power of the joyful spirit. Oh my God, there's like a lot of energy coming through my crown chakra right now. May your wisdom manifest through all capable channels for the spiritual benefit of all beings. May our playful hearts take delight in yours. Jai Ma Matanji. Okay, there's like a little mantra here. Om Reem Eem Shreem Siri Ma Tangeshvari Swaha. Ooh, I love that. I'm not going to say that again because I just can't, but Yes. Hello to all the unique individual souls that are supposed to connect with me. If you're here this time, welcome to the tribe. Oh my gosh, this is so exciting. I love this. Okay. Oh my God, this is the last card. Yuga Shakti. Okay, this gave me chills. Ooh. Okay, here comes some spiritual purification and detoxing, but definitely more on the purifying side. Okay, yeah, so the numerology of this is 4, which is the frequency of hard work. It is work. So you're going to have to take action. Okay, here we go. Her timing is fierce with compassionate wisdom. To love her is to honor her greater knowing. She demands the surrender of our futile attempts to control that which is beyond our sphere of understanding until that pain transforms into the sweet pleasure of release. Even the right thing cannot attain fruition at the wrong time. Trust her and be shown again and again that her divinely orchestrated workings of time serve you faithfully with love and grace. I feel like there's something in like the description I need to talk about or like briefly mention. This is it. The attachment to our past pain and fear of an unknown future are no match for her genius and unwavering will to clear it away to provide the best conditions for the next chapter to unfold. Oh my gosh. So there's cosmic cycles within, which are personal cycles in our lives, which have to align. So which is interesting. Ooh, now I want to channel a question. So are my cosmic cycles aligned at this time? Yes. Yes. Okay, coolsies. That's exciting. I feel like that kind of touches on what I said earlier about staying in vibrational alignment and the universe providing for you. So the oracle of Yuga Shakti confirms that you are going to experience considerable change. I cannot wait to see where we are all at collectively 6 months to this time next year in 2025. I cannot wait. It's going to be so awesome. It's so exciting. Yeah, let's see. I kind of want to say this little mantra. It's kind of short. So here we go. Beloved Kali Ma, Yuga Shakti, creatrix and birth mother of every cycle of time, from the birth and death of world ages and universes to the chapters that open and close in my life. Your wild grace opens my heart, and as your child in need, I implore you to bless me, keep me close, and ensure all transitions are secured within your wisdom and grace. For the spiritual benefit of all, Jai Ma Kali. Ooh, I felt kind of like tingling like right here on my head. So yeah, old cords of connection, outdated thoughts, ideas, plans can just cast away into a blood boiling red ocean. And then it just transforms and transmutes into smoky black ash. Cord cutting would serve a lot of you at this time. So if you have not seen my cord cutting letter videos, I think I did one on my live video tab. So go check that out. Go learn how to do a cord cutting video because that will serve a lot of you at this time. It will expedite a lot of things at this time. So if you're just like sitting around and you're like, man, I'm ready to shift. I'm ready for my next levels. I'm ready for my next steps. I am ready. I'm fucking bored. Like I'm ready to experience something more. Cord cutting. Go do cord cutting. I'll suggest some topics. So cord cutting 3D, 4D energies around your living situation, financial situation, relationship situations, work dynamic situations, your physical, your physical like wellness being, state of being. So if you haven't started experimenting with like exercising, or if you have, it's time to cut cords with like all that old shit that's no longer serving you. Cutting cords with mental health. So any 3D, 4D energies in your mental health that you need to cut cords with. What else for this collective? Old versions of you. Cutting cords with the old yous. That's going to be deep and intense. Some of you are going to have to purge this. You're going to have to purge a lot of sadness and a lot of grief because you have been clinging on to this old version of yourself for so long that it's going to feel like you're like dying inside, but it's like this energetic old version of you that was only meant to temporarily exist, to get you through childhood, to get you through survival mode, right? Like, so that aspect of you it needs to die in order for you to level up and for you to experience your next levels of unconditional love around freedom. Someone's car alarm just went off. So I feel like that's like confirmation. Like, pay attention, alert. Let's see. Yeah. And then if you guys like want to do like a live cord cutting session, let me know. Go let me know in the comments, in the live chat, comment under this video. And yeah. Okay, let me see if there's any other messages here for you guys from Kali. That was a really good reading. Ooh, that was really good. Okay, let's see. Yeah, there's like one more thing I can share here. Whoa, okay, this was intense. Okay, so she just came in front of my heart chakra. And oh my God, I'm getting crazy chills. She said, stop with the bullshit. Stop fucking hiding and fucking be yourself. Stand up for her. Stand up for yourself. Stand up for her. Stand up for yourself. Like just repeating over and over and over and over, like really intense. And it's like her screaming at me in the non-physical. Like it's really, really intense. Woo. Okay. Yes. Okay. The aspects of ourselves that have been judged, rejected, abandoned, have been deemed cringe and weird, stand up for those aspects of yourself within. It's time to stand up for them, like once and for all, and to stop fucking cowering down and like fearing down. Like we're done with that. We're done with that energy. Yeah. So yeah, that felt so good. Yeah, anytime that like you're standing up for that energy within yourself and like you're standing up for yourself in general, and people come at you crazy, they come at you weird, just remember like this line. Just be like, you don't like me? Sounds like you problem. That's what I always say. It's like my favorite go-to phrase and sentence. So yeah, okay. Anything else? Anything else for this collective? No. It feels like we like coasted everything. And I'm seeing like a non-physical representation of like an auditorium of like a bunch of souls. And so yeah, everyone is like, everything's good. Everyone's highest contracts are served at this time. So thank you guys so much for popping in and being a part of this reading. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Share it with other people who you think might benefit from this video. And if you guys like this kind of content, if you want to experience something different or new from me, let me know. Please comment below this video. And if you're interested in that private community on my Patreon group where I do dream interpretations, interpret your energy, spiritual guidance, emotional healing, all of that, go check that out as well. It is limited. It's only 200 people. So yeah, snag that while it is still available because I feel like it's going to go very quickly once the word gets out. Because I have people all the time text me about their dreams and everything. So yeah. All right, guys. Thank you so much for being here. I love you so much. And I will see you guys in January in 2025. Bye for now.